All right, let's go over some other fun stuff du jour. And bear with me, y'all. The second wave of whatever the hell I caught from my son is hitting me now. Stage one was that weird, like, sore throat, loss of voice. Now I'm like low fever and queasy. So bear with me because I'm trying to like nap a lot. I did a lot this weekend and I think I kind of, kicked myself in the foot. I know the word I'm supposed to say, can't say it on here. But anyway, apparently Vance in his Pantaloons was being harassed by some little old grannies asking him a question, and he didn't want to answer. So he took to socials to start whining about how he was being attacked and harassed by some grannies. So again, these are your alphas. These are your examples of true men, these manly men who can't stand to be cornered by a grandmother with a question. Just winning, so much winning. I don't know if this is a joke or not. I haven't got to dig into this, but I saw that little ripple about France saying, you know what, we want to be repaid from when we helped you guys with your war. We want interest, and we want, like $150 trillion for our financial help when you guys needed it back. Again, I don't know if that is true or not, but man, I kind of wish they would. I kind of wish every country that this regime tries to go after pulls their what is it? Pulls their debt, pulls what we owe them. I hope they do. I hope every time these folks go, and we're tariffing you, they go, okay, cool. When are you going to pay this bill? Do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. All right? Because this whole like false, yeah, we've got the muscle, we've got the cards, we have the debt. We have all the debt. That's what we we have debt and broken promises. That's what we have. And speaking of that, that is why Canada, certain provinces of Canada are still sticking with their tariffs and pulling products off the shelves, etc., because they're tired of the fake wannabe, bipolar effect that this regime is doing, where, oh yeah, today it's tariffs, so they can get something they want or manipulate the stock market, and then 24 hours later they've changed their mind, and people are getting tired of it. We're tired of it here. So the other world leaders said, we're not going to play this game anymore. We're not going to pretend that these people are reasonable and we're going to wait for them. No, we're just going to act like they're going to do it. Our stuff is sticking right now. We're pulling their shit off our shelves. We're putting tariffs on the electricity. We don't care. We're doing it. So let's see what happens. Now, I said some provinces. There are others that I believe are going back to offering some of our products, but I know a lot of the people don't care. They're like, even if we see it on the shelves, we don't want it. And over here, interestingly enough, the same people who are, let's punish everyone with our tariffs, think it's not fair to have their products pulled from the shelf. Isn't it funny how they always do that? They always, they love capitalism, but they want to control it, but they also want to force you to buy their thing. Like, if you're not doing that, then it's not fair. It's not fair that you guys are retaliating by not selling our stuff at all. That's not fair. That was an option. It was an option, okay? We can't force them to still sell it if they don't want to. You guys keep thinking that we've got all the cards when we do not, and I encourage these other countries to continue showing people the truth, because you're not going to see it from the inside. We've got Team Red once again showing that literacy is not their strong suit by confusing transgenic with trans you-know-what, and one is a way to make sure to monitor how a mouse reacts to something closer to how a human would. It's affecting their DNA in a sense so that they don't necessarily have to test on us, and the other one is something that doesn't even exist, so naturally all of the steeple people are now proclaiming that billions of dollars are being spent on making my G word. I can't even say it because it's being filtered. So yeah, which is not true, but now we all have to argue with them because they heard it, and that's all it takes. Let's see. ICE is failing so miserably with their deportation that they're now going to waste time and funds on polygraphing each other instead of just believing that the people are thwarting their attempts. They refuse to believe that it's the people. The people are the ones warning folks. We have whole systems set up where we are warning folks, and they're like, yeah, we're going to polygraph each other because we don't know why this isn't going very well. Are we winning? Are we great again yet? Is this some of the fraud and overspend yet? Ooh, have you seen some of these folks, the ones over the weekend? They're saying it. They are saying, hey, doo-doo department, that is the fraud and overspend. That is the problem. We're seeing the right people saying it, and I love it. I want to see more. Last interesting thing that I'll put into this one is apparently, so the lines you're seeing going into Mexico, just to clarify, There have always been requirements for Americans going into Mexico. It's been very lax. We've always technically been supposed to ask certain questions, have certain visas, et cetera, pay a fee, but it's been waived because we know we're neighbors. So we haven't bothered. Okay. We've got like what? Over 1 million undocumented these people just chilling over there that they haven't kicked out. Okay. So now they said, since you want to be assholes, cool. We want everything. We want you to answer the questions. You got to get your paperwork in order. You have to pay the fee. You have to wait in line. You have to do everything you're supposed to do, just like you want to treat everyone else. And now all of a sudden, all the people who are used to just walking across the border because they wanted to get their prescriptions over there because it's cheaper are like, hey, what do you mean I got to pay a fee and have paperwork? We're not supposed to do that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Congratulations to being treated like everyone else. The silver lining to this thing is people who thought they didn't have any privilege realizing what those privileges were now that they're being stripped away one by one, and they are all coming down to sit at the bottom of the bus with us, which is not what they thought was going to happen. And it's happening. That's the silver lining that I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying that. And it's also making them mad and inspiring them to go do something, which is another silver lining. So, hey, keep enjoying it because it gets them in the streets, and they're the ones we need in the streets.